What's up, everyone? Today I'm looking at solving equations by multiplying or dividing. We're just using inverse operations again to get variables by themselves. So let's just jump into some examples. Let's look at 7x equals 28. Now, just to review, our goal is to get x by itself. In other words, we're trying to figure out what number we can plug in for x to make this whole statement true. To do that, we have to do some inverse operations. So here we have 7 times x. Now, the opposite of multiplication is division. So we're going to divide by 7 on both sides of the equal sign. We're going to get 7 divided by 7, which is 1. The x is still there. Bring down the equal sign. Then 28 divided by 7 is 4. This 1x, we're just going to write x, because the 1 is understood in front. So x equals 4. So really, in most of your final answers, you don't want to leave 1x equals 4. You want to reduce that back down to x equals 4. And as with all these equations, when you solve for a variable, you can plug it back in and see if it's right. So 7 times, and instead of x, we're going to try 4, because that's what we got. Let's see if we were right. 7 times 4 is 28. That's what we should have got. We were right. Let's go ahead and try another one. Say we got x over 5 equals 3. So x over 5, that is division. That's how you'll most likely see division from now on. It's just a simpler way of writing it than that division sign that looks like that. So the opposite of division is multiplication. So we have x divided by 5. We're going to multiply both sides by 5 so we can get x by itself. So 5 over 5 here, that cancels out to be 1x. Bring down the equal sign. 3 times 5 is 15. So we have this understood 1 in front. So we're just going to get rid of it. And our final answer will be x equals 15. We can test it. We got 15. Instead of x, we wrote 15 divided by 5. Does in fact equal 3. So we're good. Do one last example. This one, everyone's favorite, fractions. Let's look at 2/3 x equals 6. 2/3 x is multiplication, so the inverse is division. But we don't divide by fractions, we just multiply by their reciprocal, or flip. So the reciprocal, and that's a technical term, try to always use reciprocal. Flip's not a good way to say it. So the reciprocal of 2/3 is 3/2, or 3 over 2. And we do that to both sides of the equal sign. And as you can see, that is the inverse, because when you multiply or divide by the inverse, you want to get 1. And here we're going to get 3 times 2 over 2 times 3, which is 6 over 6, and it cancels. Or another way to look at it, as you're going to have 3 over 3, so they cancel, and you're going to have 2 over 2, and they cancel. So you're left with 1x equals, and then this is 6 over 1, we can multiply straight across, or you can reduce before you multiply, because this 2 here goes into this 6. It'll be 1 on the bottom, and it goes into 6 3 times. So we can just write 3 times 3, which is 9, over 1 times 1, which is 1. So our final answer is x equals 9. And it's good practice now. The more advanced you get at it, you don't have to really check your answer. Or you can check it in your head, but we'll check it right now for sake of practice. So we have 2/3 times, instead of x we have 9, which can be written as 9 over 1. Again, a trick to get used to using is reducing before you multiply. So this 3 can go into this 9 3 times, and then we can multiply straight across. We have 2 times 3, which is 6, and then we would have over 1, or we can just write it as 6, which is the answer we should have got, so we were right. So thanks for watching this video. Hope it made sense. If not, send me a message or in the comments. Want another video, maybe some word problems. I can make